Hello and welcome. Welcome into Tammy Loves Vintage. For those of you that have been around for a while, you know that we used to do a thing called Walk My Website Wednesday. And you guys all seem to really enjoy it. I took items from my website, which I'm surrounded by items from my website right now. And I pulled a few things to do a little decorative shelf. So I'm not doing Christmas. I know some people are, not ready for Christmas. I am definitely Christmasing downstairs at my house, but I ordered quite a few new items and some Christmas greens and stuff. So I'm going to wait a little bit for Christmas, just a couple weeks. Right, and then we'll do Christmas. So anyway, welcome and deja vu, right? Back to the good old days when we did Walk My Website Wednesday. So hi, Mary, first person that I see. Hello, and thank you for saying hi. So we have our ever so familiar empty shelf. And empty shelves are not good in home decor. So what I like to start with is your tall, something big. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, you guys. There's everybody. Hi, Debbie. Hello. Hi, Randy Reed. Hello again. Hello. I have been working, decorating, trying to pull things from every day so to make room for Christmas. And used to be I could kind of tuck Christmas in and leave everything how it was, but anymore I have so much Christmas I just can't do that. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to just take it all down, clean slate, and change it up. So anyway, that's what I'm doing downstairs, but I'm gonna go babysit Millie here in a little bit. So I'm going to have to take a break. So I thought I better stop and do this with you guys. You do, Cindy. I know everybody really enjoyed it. Oh, I haven't taken my tag off my ring yet. I'm still wearing it. I've been working. That's so funny. Like, what the heck's on my finger? I showed you my new ring from Melinda Maria and gave you my 15% discount code in my last video. Hi, just box. Oh, you did, Linda. Wow. Yay. I love Linda's got the best stuff too. Linda's got great stuff. You guys, I have the best friends here. You guys are awesome. So looking forward to that, Linda. I'm looking forward to that. Let me see if I can get that off. Okay. All right. So when I am doing a shelf, let's just say this could be your mantle, this could be a tabletop, you'd have to adjust it a little bit, but I'm just trying to give you the idea of varying your heights with things, adding some greens for softness, and I'm going to show you the differences with all of these with all of these elements. So the first thing I have is a leaf picture. I thought it was appropriate for November. It is $26. It's available on my website. Let me give you the measurement here. Because I just happen to have a tape measure handy. Let's see here. Oh, gosh. Okay, 13.5 wide. And it is 17.5 tall. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what I'm using here. Okay, so the first thing I do, of course, I'm not going to put nails up and hang, which you could totally do that. But I will tell you, if you're going to hang a mirror, if you're hanging a mirror, make sure that you wire it. You don't want to put a mirror straight back tight on your wall, because when you do that, it reflects your ceiling, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to have, so when you look at the mirror, you're seeing brightness and reflection, but you're also seeing a white ceiling or whatever color your ceiling is, and you really want to reflect down into your room. So you want to wire it, have them wired, even if you have to take it to Hobby Lobby and ask them to wire it for you so that it leans out and down, okay? You may still see your ceiling. It just depends on how high you're hanging it and all that. This is rather high because my shelf is kind of high. But just a little tip on using a mirror in your decor. So just to make these a little different, even though they are the same, I have two of them. This is the other one. Okay, and to make them a little different. I am going to lean this one straight back. It's going straight back. So you can see already, instead of just two of them symmetrical, you may find occasionally I decorate symmetrical, but mostly I like to decorate where it's more interesting. I like to, you know, make it not so, when it's symmetrical, it's just very balanced. And, you know, you have two pictures sitting exactly the same way, two candlesticks and something in the middle. And it's just very, that's what symmetrical is, where whatever you have on this side, it's the mirror image on this side. And I kind of like it to be more interesting. So again, when you decorate your house, it's your house, you do it how you want to do it. And you might be able to implement some of these ideas. But if you're symmetrical, from time to time, when we do these Walk My websites, sometimes I do go symmetrical, and I even surprise myself because I'm usually not. But occasionally I'm just like, gosh, that just looks so good. So yeah, so the next thing I have is just a black wrought iron pitcher. It's not wrought iron, I'm sorry, it's like tin, galvanized, I guess. It is $19. It sets, let me see here. I've got the wrong end. That's going to be the only thing with this tape measure up here. Okay, from the highest point, which is the spout of the pitcher, it's about 11.5 inches tall. Okay, about 11.5. So anyway, we're going to just set it here. So now you have a dark, so it adds a little bit of drama. I wanted you guys closer, but I wanted you to be able to see the whole shelf end to end. See, there's one end and there's the other. If I bring you in, you're going to miss something along there. So okay, the next thing I have is I just have this little bird. I usually set them outside. It is cast iron. Let me see, do I even have a price here? I don't have a price on him. He's just little, but they sit outside great. I put them in my, in with my plant pots and stuff. I only have one left. And something else to remember, don't forget to use, if you're in my group, you have the discount code for 15% off. So if you do order anything, don't forget your discount code that you see in my group. Okay, it's at the top, linked at the top. So, okay, so I have this little bird, and I thought, well, maybe we'll just throw him, you know, in there somewhere. He's kind of cute. Okay, then I want to add a couple of candlesticks. I have two sizes of these kind of lightweight taper candlesticks. I don't know if it has it on the tag, what they measure. $12 for the short one. I don't know how much the tall one, I don't know, maybe 16, 14, I'm not sure. But I got three. I pulled two small and one tall, and I'm going to put them here somehow. I may readjust here in a minute, but for now, let's just do that, okay? So we're just building on our elements. And again, it's symmetrical in that I have the same things on both sides, but I've placed them a little bit differently. So it is in balance, but it's not totally in balance, okay? Now, the next thing I want to do, I want to show you what happens. Like a lot of people will be done. Like, there you go, I'm done. In that case, I'd probably put the bird over here. And you could be done if you don't like faux greenery, but I want to show you the difference. So I'm going to show you what happens when I add a little bit of greenery to this. So let me just try. I'm just going to stuff this so that it doesn't shrink down in the container. And I have these are hops. This is what a hops looks like. And they actually grow here in Ohio. I have one of my painting customers is a farmer, and they did the whole entrance to their house. On the right hand side is all of these, like when I first saw it, I didn't even know what it was, but it's all these like big lines across the top and up and down and up and down. And I'm like, what is this? And she said they were growing hops. And I thought that was so interesting. Anyway, so I put a couple of greens in this, and now I want to show you how much better just to have a little bit of greenery is. Then I have these, what do I have? Two left like this. And then, and these are the little olive trees. They're the smaller olive trees. You can see the little olives on there. Let's see, I don't have a price. Did I put a price on the bag? Oh yeah, $27.99. and they're weighted at the bottom, so they're heavy, okay? They're heavy. And I'm just going to put it right here, and I'm going to put the bird back where I had it, okay? So can you see what the greenery is doing? It's really adding a lot. It's adding a lot to it. Let me see. You guys might want to know how tall that is. Let me just measure this one here. And then I want to talk a little bit about that. Let's see. Roughly 18 inches. Could be a little more if you tighten it up. Could be a little less if you pull it out. Okay. So I've got 2 hops picks, 1 olive tree, or gosh, what did I just call it? Yeah, an olive tree. 3 candlesticks, a bird, 2 pictures, and a pitcher. And I want to add one more piece, and it's this tiny, not tiny, but smaller grapevine hops wreath that matches the hops picks. And I feel like it's just got a nice fall, warm, kind of a yellowy, mossy hint to it. Like the tips are like they've just busted out. Let's see if I have a price on this. Yes, I do. It is $10 for the little wreath. And I think I just want to prop it like right here. So let's adjust for adding in our stuff. So we're just going to prop it right like that. Okay. And then what I wanted to talk about really quick is when I got my olive, I kept, of course, I always keep stuff from my website. So I kept an olive plant, and this is my olive plant, and I just wanted you to see, like, these are heavy. I wish you could, like, can you tell? It's heavy on the bottom, so they're not going to be top heavy and flop over. But I covered it with really pretty paper, and then I added lace, and I added some beaded lace at the top, and then I put my moss in the top of that. So let me show you the difference. And then I'm going to put this one up instead of the black. Kind of like the black because it pulls the black of the picture, but I kind of like, so here's the difference. So just so you know, if you would happen to order this, you can jazz it up to look like this. And I love that. Of course, that's my look. You know that. So let me just put mine up here just to show you what it would look like with a little bit lighter pot. You see? And then, of course, we need some candlesticks. I was going to order candlesticks and carry them, and I thought about the battery operated with the remote, but you can get them so cheap everywhere. I just recommend you going to Amazon and getting them. If you like the real candles, you know, even Walmart has candles, Hobby Lobby. I just didn't want to stock something that I also have to worry about if it's hot in the summer, I can't ship it. So I have empty candlesticks. But you could, you know, add your candles to them, of course. I have been known to lay candlesticks on their side. Like if I was going to do a cluster of 3, maybe, I don't know that I could make it work here with this. But just for interest, you could totally do something like that. You guys almost can't see because I have to have you so far away so you can see the whole thing. But you could do that. Think of all of your items in a different way. And as we explore this Walk My Website Wednesday, as long as I have fresh items to show you, we can explore things like that. I did not put any plops in here. And for those of you that know me, you know that I love my plops. I don't have a ton of them, but I do have some. And I do call them a plop in my website. So let me show you. Let me just grab like a couple. Let me see. I'm in my website room now, so it's kind of going to be handy for doing this sort of thing. All right. So if I were to, let's say, take this out, I could add a rain washed. This is a rain washed plop. It's one of my largest plops I've ever had, besides there's a Christmas one over there that's nice. I only have one of those left. But so that's what you do with a plop. You just plop it. And I was going to see, I think it's too big for the candlestick. Oh, at least with one hand. But actually, I think you could get it. It's right the same size. Hang on a minute. Let me lay these down. Hang on. All right, so let me show you. So see, it's got kind of an opening here. Let me see if I can, no, I can't force it in. So it's almost, no, it's almost exactly the same size. Let me see if I can balance it up here with just one, with 2 hands. and just see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you could do something like that. I would still keep the bird just to have some sort of filler. So there's a plop up in the air. Let me see if I can fit another plop in down low. Like I said, I don't have very many of these. And when I was doing all of my ordering, I didn't really look to see if any more of these were available. I do have the company name. I think it's during vintage, but I didn't check. So there you go. There's a couple of plops. If you prefer plops, that's a way to get them in. And then you could still put candles in your shorter candlesticks. So anyway, just an idea. Wanted to show you some plops. So these are my rain washed plops. I think there's only 4 left. And then this one's always been a favorite. I've reordered this. I ordered a ton of the rain wash because I absolutely loved it. But this one is also a plop. It's a half sphere. So that means it's a circle cut in half and you plop it. So I always tell this story. One of my followers was so funny. She said she went to a local boutique, whatever store and was looking for a plop, and the lady came up, you know, can I help you? How are you today? And she's like, yeah, do you have any plops? And the lady did, of course, she didn't know because I made that up. So I thought that was super cute. Let's see if we can put this back now the way I had it. So there's another plop. So it's a great thing to put on stacks of books or by a lamp at the base of a lamp, however you want to do it. You love the plop. I know the plops are fantastic, especially for people that really are like, I don't know what to, you know, how to decorate. Now this one's been squashed in it's been packed in my decor. This is the wisteria. I have wreaths, little wreaths to match these. This one, and I have picks as well. I have 2 sizes of small wreaths, picks and this one is called wisteria, and it's just very wispy, and it can all be like, you see everything I pick up I'm kind of playing with, because when you order, you know, they're going to be wrapped up in paper and they might get squished. Just pull it out, and if you pull off one of the branches, it's fine, just stick it back on or use it in your craft. Like, let me show you these. Let me see if these come off very easily. You see, here's one. Oh, it's not coming off super easy, which is a good thing. But I've been known to steal sometimes. Oh, I'm not getting anything. Let's see, maybe I can get a taller one. I've been known to steal these. Well, I suppose you just have to snip it. Sometimes they pop right off, but it's not popping off, which is good because then you don't have to worry about losing them. But these are great. Like, see how wispy this is for your little, like if you were doing tins, do a couple pieces of this and add it, maybe 3 pieces. You would never even miss it in all of this. Like, look, all of this, you would never miss it. But that's an idea for you too, is to use it. So let's see, let me put you back to how you were, because this is the way I had it laid out for the week. But if you look, the yellowish color in this one kind of matches your hops as well. It's kind of got that tone. Let me show you. See, the greens match really nicely. So there you go. All right. So there you go. There is what it looks like. Now see, that's too much. I don't like these 2 side by side. So I would pull this out, move this over a little bit, and there you go. All right. So let me take you up and closer so you can take just a quick little look at it. We'll start over here. And that is how I laid it out. Right there, right like that. Okay, so remember, if you're in my group, remember to use your 15% off code. Yes, I made it up. Yes, don't ask for a plop. You just have to buy them on my website. You do have wisteria in your yard? Oh, that's awesome. Yep, I have them on my website. So it's TammyLovesVintage.com. Let's see, can I add a... It's not letting me text a link right now, but I will. I didn't put it up in the top because when you put any links in your description, Facebook doesn't send it to as many people. They don't want you doing that because that is saying, hey, click on this, and it's going to take you out of Facebook. And Facebook doesn't want you out of Facebook. They want you to stay. So, I get it. So anyway, we put the links in the comments. So you watch and I'll do that here in just a second. I will put the link in the comment as soon as we're done. But anyway, I haven't seen any questions, so I think we're good. But you like the print? Well, great. Thank you, Susan. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and we will continue to do this on Wednesdays. And I hope you watch for me. So did anybody get a notification through Messenger? Just curious, because I didn't send anything. Just curious before we sign off. Just curious. I can't believe it won't let me message on my own video. That's so weird. It won't let me. That's so weird. Did anybody get it? Nobody got a Messenger message? I don't. So I did that much, but now I don't know how to do that part. I don't know. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I guess I have a little bit to figure out still about that. Some of you got it earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun. Oh, you got one. Okay, great. Wonderful. That's all I needed to know. So thank you for letting me know, Shrita. You guys have a great day. Yes, I'm gonna go. No message for you. Did you sign up for a message, Carol? I sent it out to everyone, and I also posted a link here on my page. So when we're done, when you get out, if you scroll up, you'll see it where you can sign up. It's called a broadcast channel. And all that means is that you will get a messenger message when I go live. So I think that's how it's supposed to work. So anyway, I know there were a couple hundred of you that did sign up for it. You got one. Okay, great. All right. So you guys just scroll back here and look and see if you can find it. I will, but you did get one for the earlier one. That's so weird. Okay. Well, I will put a link for both my website, and then I'll come back in another comment, and I'll put a link for my broadcast channel for notifications so that you guys can get it. All right. So you guys have a great day. I've got to be over to Summers here in about a half hour to watch Millie tonight. So I better get going. Have a great day. Thanks for walking my website on Wednesday with me. I'll see you again next week when we walk it again. Bye-bye.